Yeah.
I want to know what Orange did because you were really fucky with him. He does a lot of bad shit, so I'm not surprised. But what did he do?
What do you mean? It's the way that he is as a whole.
Oh,
Constantly
well then, no
posting
shit.
individual who has anger problems and no ability to self-reflect, and you're telling me you think I'm just not going to sit there and be irritated? As a person who's actively speaking out opinions
Yeah,
against
pretty
somebody like
much.
that, how could I not? On top of that, I don't like NSFW
Real.
content creators, not because of some senseless level of bias or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? But because they actually have many reasons to not be liked, and he gives me a lot of reasons to not like them. But I'm very curious. Why are you reaching out to me? I'm guessing you have a bad history with him and you want validation in the form of someone gets it.
No, it's no, I'm not nowhere near. I mean, I can easily just get them all fucked because I kind of have some pretty deep relations with half of the people that actually have power in that group. So I can say one thing and Orange should be gone. I could have done that anytime.
From what
All
I
I'm
heard, it's not
saying
very hard to make
is,
that happen. But yeah,
yeah, it's not hard at all. What is it? Something something. What was I on about? Oh yeah. They were obviously in the wrong, but for what they were doing gives now I don't care if you do it or not because at the end of the day this is your decision and I don't control what you do. But I'd heavily recommend that you don't post that shit on YouTube.
too late.
Yeah, they're not the best people, but well,
It's
just
already done.
take it down then.
No. First things first, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
All right.
Second things second, it's my experience with the guy that I'm posting. If you don't like it, so damn what? It's not supposed to like it. I'm posting it because it's what literally happened. Also, a spinning of stories constantly happens in this community, and I'd rather avoid that. So I'd rather just post what I actually have, my side and his side. If anything, I'm doing him a service
Yeah,
instead of
that's
just blatantly talking shit.
Teleport back to the room.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
let's
quite
go back.
that makes a lot of sense. All
Yeah.
right.
Now I don't know
At
exactly
least
how
you have
you
some
go about it.
intellectual reason for it.
Well, yeah, it's
No,
natural.
I
I
just
just
don't.
do
I
shit.
just don't fucking. Yeah, I don't. I just don't really fuck with publishing like random VR chat drama online. It's kind of
What the
like
fuck are you
a
explaining to
bland
me? What
move.
was I
But I
doing?
mean, I don't know. I'm just telling you that maybe you shouldn't have done that, and I don't care
See,
if you
here's
don't
my
or not.
thing.
I'm just suggesting that
I'm
you
a little
don't.
bit confused because usually when someone makes a suggestion, it's them looking out for somebody or trying to protect themselves in some way or push an agenda. Um, I don't know who you are. It'd be one thing if I at
Oh
least
no, I'm not
called you
trying to
before,
protect
but
myself.
who are you? I don't care about you protecting yourself or attacking. I actually just don't know who the fuck you is. Who are you? What is
Oh,
your
I'm just.
stance? Where are you from? Why are you telling me anything? There's too many questions I don't have answered here to even consider the idea of even talking to you. You could have started off with any of those first. So
Yeah,
what's
you're
going
right.
on
You're
here?
right.
Do you have an agenda against the guy and you just don't fuck with him? Or are you protecting him? Because I don't understand the idea of this guy is doing so much fucked up shit, but let's protect the guy doing fucked up shit.
I wouldn't necessarily say protect.
I say protect because
I
by
have been
making people
planning on.
blind to it, you can't make them aware of the issue. It's like if someone said, damn, where's the sex offender registry? And then they check it out and it has all the names blacked out, meaning that all the people who did fucked up shit, we just don't know anything about. Or, more wildly known, the Epstein files not having any fucking actual names coming out. Everyone argues you're protecting them. Why? Because why is it that all these people did fucked up shit, but no names are actually coming out? It's the same law. It's the same logic you're giving me here. He's done fucked
Pretty
up shit.
extreme, but makes
Annoys me,
sense.
but hey, I heavily suggest not saying anything about it.
Eh.
Plus, if I wanted to do a
I just
smear
wanted to.
campaign, I'd just do what you do, but more effectively.
Yeah, I've done stuff similar, but for people who committed crimes and shit. What is it? I was just suggesting. In the end of the day, I don't really have anything for the guy. Uh, I was just like, that's a bit far, and was like, fuck it, why
This is the
not?
most boring thing I have fucking heard ever. And that's also the stupid ass mentality that I'll ultimately talk about on the internet. I don't
All right.
understand the mentality of let's not make people know this thing because I think it's too far or yada yada yada, despite knowing they
Well,
did something
I'm
wrong.
sorry. I didn't think of it like
Uggs.
that. All
Yeah,
right.
that's very clear. That's why I'm annoyed. I don't like dealing with people who don't think their shit through. I also don't like dealing with dumb people, slow people, or people who think they have an agenda that's bigger than what they actually are. It annoys me.
Mm.
You're gonna tell me this fucking grandiose idea of this guy fucking up, but you're not willing to tell me any actual information, and instead are suggesting I silence or get rid of the limited information that I have shown. From my experience with the fuckhead, who the fuck are you to even slightly suggest the idea? Even I wouldn't do that, and I'm seen as a narcissistic asshole. Hey, buddy, I know you experienced this terrible thing with somebody, okay? But you should really silence all things that you've ever experienced with the guy so that way he can get away with it and do it again.
All right, all right. I get it. Sorry, my bad.
The fuck?
What is it? What short did I expect? Either way, sorry about that.
I don't know
Was it?
what the fuck you expected. This is a weird fucking conversation for me because I don't know who the fuck you are. And I'm not nice to strangers either for a reason because they always do something like this. If you want me to consider taking it down, you have to give me a better reason than just, I think it's too far. I don't care about your personal opinion or your agendas. Why should I take it down? Give me a good reason, I'll do it.
I don't know. That's pretty much my reason, and I literally told you that I don't exactly care too much if you took it down. I just thought it was a bit too far. Then that's really it. But
That's
I
it?
mean, if all you said, it makes sense why you're angry.
Yeah, no shit, duh. A stranger hit me up out of nowhere and is telling me to silence my voice because he has a personal agenda against the idea of posting evidence. I could have just made
I'm
up some
sorry I
shit.
didn't. I'm sorry I didn't think about it that way. What was
I'm
it?
so confused as who the fuck
I'm
you
gonna
are. Who
address.
are you?
You wouldn't really know.
Yeah, no kind of no shit. But apparently there's enough for me to fucking figure out here. Where are you from? Who are you?
Eh.
How'd you hear about me? Why'd you add me? Where'd you see me from?
Uh. All right. Well, what was it? I am friends with a person that has ties to ghost theory. That person obviously isn't the smartest. I only deal with them because I dealt with them for years now and has just grown some kind of tolerance towards them. Was
That's
it?
fair.
I was in his server and I was just looking through shit. I was like, oh, wow, I got added. And it was like, oh, this guy's an asshole. And I'm like, well, what he's saying isn't really retarded in any way. I don't know why they're saying he's the asshole. In fact, I think they are. And Orange has a bit very fucking bad history. So it's like, there's no way that this guy's in the wrong. And oh, Ghost Theory was just being Ghost Theory. I don't know what's up with him, but
I mean,
was
I
that?
already fucking
That's where
said what
I
was
heard
up
of you
inside that
from,
video.
and that's where I came
He's a
from.
timid loser that doesn't know how to actually vocalize his mindset. He's basically a stunted 23-year-old that has the mental state of like maybe a 17-year-old child. The only time he's ever said
Yeah.
anything back or even tried to talk some shit was when he was saying it under his breath or just implying so through gestures to his partner in front of me, which is why I called it out in the video. If he has something to say, I'd rather he say it to my face. But he doesn't know how to say anything, and there's nothing he can really say. The video boils down to, hey man, you're an NSFW content creator. Why are you surrounding yourself with children? Why is there a minor inside this room? You make porn. What's going on there? You guys shouldn't be meshing. Why is your partner's not calling this shit out? In fact, why are your partners not calling anything out? You're an emotionally unstable, highly impulsive individual that's prone to anger, and your partners are not doing a damn thing to make sure you actually get any of that figured out. They're just kind of sitting there fucking on you and then pretending like there's no problem. There's not a lot you can say as far as wrong in that, especially when I have the evidence in the form of a video. That's why I find it shocking that you
I
even
didn't hear
suggest the
anything
idea of
about
taking
that
it down.
exactly. Either I'm deaf or I didn't hear much of you saying stuff like that. Because if it was stuff like that, then I would have done a lot more. Yeah.
Well, it's what I called out in that fucking
But
video.
was it?
But predominantly the fucking child shit. That shit I find wild.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I think you just got distracted by that. That's why you didn't say any of the actual shit that would have made you be
I have a
like, oh, I
36
don't
minute
even need to
video.
question
I
this
wouldn't be
dude.
surprised if you missed, or maybe I recorded it on the
Oh,
second video.
36 minute?
Yes, I have a 36-minute video that's linked that shows the entire situation, as I don't believe in the idea of clips out of context.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they did, I guess. Because well, I got in. I mean, it was in their server. They're not going to expose themselves, but I got their minute long and like almost a minute long videos. So yeah.
And this guy is telling me that he
Uh,
thinks what I did was too far, but I didn't even post it inside of my server.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you. What did Orange exactly do? Because I know he does really bad shit, but I didn't think it was that bad. I don't hang
Well, in
around
my
him too
case,
often.
since we want to go about the history of it, by the way, I didn't get to post this video because it had nothing to pertain to the thing I was talking about. But I do have a video of it nonetheless, because there's always a person like you. All right. But basically, before I recorded that video and posted the full context, the 36-minute video, and then the small little minute video or minute, 2 minute video, right? I actually was having a private conversation with Orange inside of a corner about our entire history. I met him roughly about a month ago or two, right? And he hit me up in
Mm-hmm.
fucking DMs asking about if he could have a conversation about a video I made about a
One
year
second, one
ago.
second. Hey, can y'all like? Is that kind of like
No, no, if they
went
want
out
to
here for a
listen, by the
reason?
way, I'm fine with that. If there's one thing I've
Oh,
learned from dealing
all
with
right, that's
people that
fine.
don't actually know what they're doing, it's best to have people who are watching. Because if you make up some bullshit, I can actually reference other people.
I
Anyway,
wouldn't fucking do that.
I don't
The reason
trust
I'm asking is
anybody.
so I can deal with Orange
I
accordingly.
don't trust anybody. You're a stranger.
All right.
You keep that in mind. Anyway, as I was saying, when it comes to the history with the guy, he hits me up, asks me about a video, and the video I believe he states is NSFW content creators are mentally ill, right? I made this video a long time ago, right? And I'm like, sure, I don't mind talking about it. I love when people question me on the way that I think or the way that I go about things, right? Especially if they have a fair reasoning for doing so, right? So, add each other on Discord, talking fucking DMs a little bit. I end up calling the fucking guy. And God, I wish I fucking recorded that call, but I was in a job interview at the time, or going to one. I had 40 minutes, so that was the time limit, right? So I was on the street talking to the
All
guy,
right.
just in a little private spot. So we're going some back and forth. He's asking me about the video, and he's like, why do you hate people? And I'm like, I don't hate people. I hate what they do. If anything, I actually love people because in order to go this far to figure out what's going on with them mentally, you kind of have to have an interest in people to do it, right? And I have a very big interest in people in the way that they work on a fundamental level or emotional level, right? And at some point, he starts crashing out. So it's yammering on about how people don't like him, about how people hate him, how the people think he's stupid, blah, 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 right? And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to lie to you. This is a very weird conversation because at this point, it feels like I'm doing therapy for you when in fact, you should be the person doing therapy for me since you're the one trying to figure out what's going on with me. But considering I do this all the time, let's do this, right? So I start breaking down the way that he works, right? People don't like when I do that, especially when they're emotionally unstable, right? So I tell him, you seem like you have a lack of impulse control. You also seem like you have a chronic issue with outbursting and prone to anger, right? In which he did not like that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Chief, right? And I found it funny as fuck because when I said Chief, he's like, don't fucking call me Chief. What are you, stupid or something? I'm not from Halo. And I'm like, I'm dealing with an intellectual here. This is fucking amazing, right? So I'm like, I see. Well, I don't understand why you're insulting me for using slang in my general area, but sorry, but other pieces of the world exist outside of your own. He gets so stressed out, he leaves the call, right? Makes a post about it on Twitter, talking about how he should never help anybody, yada, yada, yada. He can't help people because people don't want to accept his help. And I comment, well, you didn't help with anything. You brought up an old topic that was outdated and forced an ideal that didn't do anything and then insulted me, right? He takes it down. Now, I expect it to be done because that all happened within one day, right? That 40-minute period is when that happened, right? Later, like 12, maybe 10 days later or some shit, right? I do some fucking content with one person, right? Their name is Officer Flint, right? And I post an avatar, right? Under the Officer Flint fucking post, he's like, I hate this guy, right? And they're like, what did he like? They're like, what the fuck? And he's like, and then he yammers on about what the fuck happened. Obviously, it's not accurate. It's just him saying, I don't like this guy. He's a dickhead. He did this, right? And I'm like, that's not what happened,
Sounds like
right?
him.
Yep. And then on the post I made, all right, he's like, this guy's a ripper. He ripped this avatar. I know this person's avatar. He ripped it. Blocks me before I can even show anything. I end up sending a picture of me having proof of it under his post, but he ignored it before he blocked me and then never looked back. And then he did again with Officer Flint, right, days later. So I'm like, okay, cool. I have someone stalking my page and attacking people that I interact with. This is nice, right? And then eventually Officer Flint is like, dude, he has the evidence of him getting proof to use it. What are you talking about? Then he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yada, yada, yada. Much apologies. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. I deal with this shit all the time. You're not going to change much, but, the apology's pretty cool, right? Then he ends up friending me on fucking Discord again after I unblock him. I'm like, no, I can deal with a person that takes accountability for some of his actions. Let's hope it lasts. It doesn't last, right? Which is now today is when we ended up actually talking again. all the stuff that you saw somewhat, right? It seems like you haven't fully informed yourself due to some level of ignorance. I don't know, maybe you just missed something, right? Is what happened today. That's our history. Basically, ever since meeting the guy, the first thing this motherfucker did was start issues. And I've only reacted. I didn't even have to initiate anything. I only dealt with him attacking on repeat. This is the first time I said, fuck it, I'm just going to make a video. But hey, here I am answering for my existence and what I experienced and being told it's too far. From someone
Sorry,
who's
man.
uninformed.
Once again, yeah, as I was going to say,
But
it's pretty uninformed in the situation.
no, it's still
This further
good.
info is
It's
going to
still
be very
good that you
useful
actually
in
went out of your way.
fucking him over.
No, it's good. You went out of your way to inform yourself. That's pretty good. What interests me and confuses me, though, is how can an individual who knows that he fucks up, does stupid shit, and actively is aware that he could ruin his life for the amount of shit he's done, sit here and suggest the idea of silence? Where the fuck does that come from? What's the mental state there?
I don't know. What is it? I have a little
What are you
experience
guys
with
fucking or
people
something?
who. No, fuck
Oh,
no.
okay, are you guys friends? Romantically inclined.
I think I'm
You have a
I
bias
think
of
I'm
some
too
sort?
stupid to understand what's going on.
Hell
Well, see, here's my
no.
thing, Chief, because you
Yes, because you're
actively
just
are suggesting something that would
listening
protect
right
him
now.
overall. You're suggesting the idea of silence. So I have to believe that you're not telling me the full story or you're actively bullshitting me. What's your connection with this
No.
fuck?
My only connection is that I met him off of Ghost Warrior Pro, and the only reason I even cared about the fact they were posting a video is because I have a plenty of experience with people who clearly didn't do anything wrong, especially when there's literally evidence presenting that it wasn't even their fault, and then people still posting videos harassing the guy and telling people, "Oh, this guy needs to fucking die" or whatever the fuck. I'm like, bruh.
Doesn't that mean you should
So
be telling
I
his
kind of
ass to
jumped the
be
gun on
quiet,
that.
not me?
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you telling me to be quiet? I'm the dude in the right.
I don't know.
What the hell? Hey, yo, guys, do you guys think that NSFW content creators should be around children?
No, that'd
No?
be pretty fucking wrong,
I
especially
have
if
a
they're
video of
gonna
that, by
learn.
the way. He's telling me
No
that
shit.
that's one of the videos I should be quiet about. I was just cussing out a guy for that.
Listen, I was once again I wasn't informed. I didn't get all the info, and I'm sorry for that.
It's hard to really say anything against that without sounding like a without sounding like a
Yeah,
pedophile.
no shit.
Same thing with like
Ah.
explaining the different levels of pedophilia. It's hard to explain those without sounding like a pedophile because
fucking
you're
weirdo.
explaining the details.
Dude, one of the defenses, by
Yeah,
the way,
it's
you can check the video. I highly suggest you actually look in the fucking comment section. All right? One of the fucking
Yeah, I was gonna
things
ask for
that
your
Orange
channel.
says as a defense,
Hold on.
all right, upon me saying the fucking shit of him having a 13 plus group is, well, my friend has a 13 plus group and he makes porn. I don't understand the problem. I'm just saying,
like, is he using the same
Hold on.
username or is it like a different account?
man, I don't give a fuck what it is.
I need to find this video. Hold
weird.
on.
I don't give a shit what it is. If
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
kinda
be
fair.
It's
sitting
kind of
there
like a
making
porn star
porno
having a
shit,
Twitter.
actively bouncing on dick, all right, I think your ass should be where an adult is, because that's what adults do.
I mean, I've seen it. Porn stars have
Oh yeah,
one
by the
Twitter
way,
and then they have
because
another
this
one.
kid was actively around during this conversation because Orange had him added, this resulted in the same 16-year-old seeking out Orange's fucking content and indulging in it
Yeesh.
in the very same video. The kid is also the dude who pointed out the 13 plus group, by the way. I didn't even get to that. You should really watch the video.
13's a little weird.
Informing yourself is very nice.
Weird age.
Where can I find this
Oh, by the way,
video?
he's right. I am a dickhead. I'm just a dickhead with very hard things to argue against, and a really good reason. I'm tired of
At
dealing
least
with
you're
it.
honest.
I mean, yeah, you don't fucking deal with stupid shit and then not become an asshole yourself.
Exactly. The least the fucking stupid shit could do is be fucking fair or petty, in which I can't defend myself or say anything. Fuck. You can't even argue the idea of kids not being around someone whipping out dick, apparently, without someone fucking coming up and being like, you should take down the video. Huh. Fuck, man.
Calm down. I didn't know that's what was going on. I didn't know it went that far.
Yeah, I bet not. That's why I'm confused as to why the fuck you are actively talking to me. Where the fuck is Orange, by the way? Did you say anything to him, or are you just talking to me?
What was it? I was going to you about it, not only to tell you that, hey, you should probably take it down, and also ask you about Orange. Because I asked you about Orange,
Where
and then you didn't really say
is
much to me.
Orange? Have you talked to him about this same shit? Have you brought it up to the ghost dude?
Go.
I'm pretty sure I knew that all that they were going to say is that, oh, I'm not in the wrong. That's what they always
So let me
do.
get this fucking right.
So
You chose
that's why I
come
went to
me
you.
because apparently I'm more mentally competent than the fucking people you actively have added. Is that what I'm supposed to understand?
Yeah.
Damn, why the fuck?
Yeah,
do you
you kind of. Oh, the only reason I do is because they have connection to Pro, and that would cause a whole annoying thing. And I didn't know it went that far
Pro
because
who?
otherwise I wouldn't really have given a shit. Pro Gamer Boy.
that's
Pro
another
Gamer Boy?
fucking
You mean
circle.
The fucking, wait, you mean the fucking wolf guy?
Wolf guy.
Autistic one.
Yeah. Well, it depends. There's a lot of pro gamer dudes. I know a pro gamer dude that
There you
plays
go.
Smash Bros. That wears like little big bitty Nova.
This
and ladies when using a
one's-
fucking.
Oh, no.
Falcon.
What
this
is
one
it?
likes
His name's Pro Gamer Boy 1230. He wears Trojans and all that shit.
Do I even have a meta?
Look, all right.
Yeah.
I've known a lot of fucking people in this community. Too many fucking people. That's why I'm being hated. And I'm also hated because I've done exactly what I do with you and this fucking guy. All right. You'll hear all kinds of rumors about me. All kinds of shit will be taken out of context. All right. But what I find fucking funny every single time is I still have an explanation or my own evidence. No one just seeks it out. So I do appreciate you going out of your way to seek out something, right? As it is a form of you informing your shit, right? I'm just confused because it seems like there's a lot of indiscrepancies or ignorant ass things that you're saying or doing that just don't line up or make any sense. If you don't like the fucking guy, why are you surrounding yourself with his people? It makes no fucking sense. If you're aware that he's doing stupid shit and that he's in the wrong, why would you tell the people he's doing shit to, the victims, to be quiet, right? That makes no fucking sense. That's like the police walking up to a rape victim and being like, hey, it's a little bit much to make a post or, report this. Be quiet about it. You know what I mean? This seems fucking odd. You know what I mean? If you're aware that the argument that
I don't blame you.
is correct, why the fuck would you sit here and ever even suggest the idea of silence? Another thing is like, why the fuck would you hit up a random person you don't know anything about in order to even suggest doing something without thinking it all the way through? There's just so many things that don't make any fucking sense, but you did all of them. Which, honestly, now it makes sense why the fuck you know these goddamn goobers.
Yeah. I mean, it goes without saying, I mean, you're gonna meet some idiots and then you kind of become an idiot yourself trying to, like, not go insane.
Staying around them is a whole different ballpark. You're staying around them while knowing they're fucking, stupid. There's no fucking way you
probably shouldn't have done that.
They're a waste of time to even try to have a civilized conversation with. One of an adult nature, all right? And you still keep
I just kind of pitied them.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't keep around people I pity. That's just fucked up. That makes you fucked up. Oh, fuck you keeping around people because you pity. Imagine getting some pity dick. Imagine being so sad. You're like, oh, I'm so sad. No one's bouncing on my dick today. So some dude's like, oh, you're so sad. I guess I should give you some ass. It sounds pathetic. It sounds weird. It's stupid. Pity.
You sound like my old manager.
The fuck? I sound like everyone's manager, father, and older brother. I've heard it. Sometimes their mom.
Yeah, because they're mentioning the asshole ones.
The fuck? Yeah, by the way, my mentality is more
You go back and forth from complimenting the guy to insulting the guy. I'm so confused here.
Like, shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can reward what's good. The issue is there's not a lot of good in reference to the bad. He didn't even fucking ask the people involved anything. He asked only me. He didn't even fucking say shit.
You were one of the people involved, honestly.
It's one thing
and
to
every
give a
single time
child
I go to them, it's the same shit.
Then give him another cookie.
He's not a child.
It's a metaphor.
But he's not a fucking child. That's my point. He should know this shit. I can even if it's a metaphor. I don't give you that slip because you're a full-fledged adult talking to me like a full-fledged adult. You don't get a fucking slip with me, not when you want to question or try to silence a motherfucker. Absolutely not.
Yeah, obviously I didn't get what was needed to, come and talk to you about shit. I'm sorry about that.
Man.
That's all on me.
Hey, yo, fuck yo, sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gonna follow it up with action? What do you plan on doing after this?
Going to Orange and getting him out the group, and I'm probably gonna cut most of my connections with Pro.
Now you're speaking my fucking language. If there's one thing I hate more than someone being stupid, it's somebody that doesn't do anything about it. I'm glad to know that you aren't one of those fucking people.
Yeah.
Now that I'm done being angry and shit. Oh, yeah.